Hello, hello, hello. I am going to wait for a few people to get in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. I'm sitting here making jewelry. Oh, wait a second. What's wrong with this? Oh, there we go. All right. See if anybody comes on in. Oh, I forgot something. Hello, Miss Blue. Miss Blue. I packed your necklace up. It's gonna go out tomorrow. I just packed it up in an envelope and printed the label. So you probably got um, an email address. Don't say the name of the town that you live in, but what the fuck? I don't. I was like, what the fuck is this? I can't even pronounce it. Don't say it. But I was like, I'm like staring at my phone, like, am I seeing things? I don't. That is some weird name. But then again, I grew up in a town called Ronkonkoma, so you know, same shit, right? Same shit. Where did my thing go? Okay. I'm working on another necklace. Oh, you got the email? Okay. I didn't drop it off at the post office just yet, but tomorrow morning when I drop Jesse off at school, I will go to the post office. Shortly thereafter, I have like an hour. Bird Bath Ho. That is a fucking name. Bird Bath Ho. That's pretty funny. Um, but yeah, anyway, so yes, I will be sending that out to you. How is everybody doing? It's been a while. I don't even remember the last time I was live. I can't remember. Um, I was gonna put on my website, but I didn't. I Hey Pink, long time. Good to see you. When I'm available. Ooh, you're baking bread pudding. That sounds pretty good. I've never tried that, but I mean bread and pudding. Um, I'm gonna put a link on my community page. I listed three necklaces and a pair of earrings. I'm like still learning how to do all this with this metal clay stuff. It's crazy because I got it last year. I tried it, like I messed around a little bit, and then I kind of just let it sit there. And shockingly, like a year later, it was still good. Well, I had an unopened package, so I opened that, and I've been messing around with it for the last couple of days. It's quite a big process just to make like one little tiny charm. You gotta like, you know, do all this shaping and all that shit, and then after that, you have to fire it, and then you have to sand it and polish it. It's a huge process for like a little freaking thing. You haven't been live. I can't see this thing in almost a year. Holy shit. Well, that's good. I feel like after a while you just kind of loses it. It loses its flavor, right? Going live, you're kind of just like but I still like talking to you guys, so I always try to come on here at least, once a week if I can. Hey, Life Rewinded. Hey, Crystal, Cheyenne. You were just looking for something to watch. I'm not gonna be on here too long because I gotta go pick my son up and I gotta leave here in like an hour. So, Andy Cruz, what's up? Calls it out. So yeah, I just want to pop in, say hi, see how you guys are doing, check in, what's going on with the latest fucking YouTube bullshit that I haven't been keeping up with because I don't know. I just don't watch all this shit. But I heard, I heard there was a CPS call on that girl Brittany, and I'm like, I don't know any of the fucking details besides that. But I know Laura's been sitting over on her fucking channel because I've seen clips of just sitting there acting like she's so fucking against this shit, And I'm like, dude, did you forget something? Did you forget something? I mean, I don't know what was reported in her call or when it even fucking happened, what day. I don't know much about the girl. I don't even know. I heard she has a kid that's like supposedly autistic. I don't even know how old her kid is, but like, you know, um, just a bunch of bullshit. You miss talking to yourself. You should go live soon. It was the school. How do you know though, Miss Blue? The school called? Why? Oh, so Laura's been like attacking everybody and blaming the whole fucking community when it was the school. That's nice. That's nice. The funniest thing was though, yesterday I listened to like a portion of her live and she's playing burnt toast and I just turned her off after like, I don't know, probably like 25 minutes or a half hour. Just like over, she's like, oh, what fucking business is it of yours, burnt toast? What do you fucking care? Why are you listening to this? And I'm like, dude, the same reason it's your fucking business, right? Like shit that happens on the internet on public lives is everybody's business, dude. I don't understand these people that are like, I have a YouTube channel, but nobody's allowed to fucking, have an opinion. Only the people that like me are allowed to have opinions about my, YouTube channel and the shit that I say and do. Like, how could you possibly think that that's how it works? How? How can anybody think that that's how it works? I heard Laura calling me and Sapphire out. Oh yeah, she called. What she call you? She's like, "No fucking roly poly." I'm like, "Bitch, you need to look in a fucking mirror. You ain't so slim yourself." I don't think she's fat, but like, you're not too slim either. You're not too slim either. Fucking, maybe she'll lose some weight at her new Home Depot job. I don't know. I heard she works at Home Depot. Ah, that'd be fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. But yeah, anyway, she's like calling out burnt toast and every 2 seconds she's like pausing the live and I'm like, dude, you've been at this long enough to know that like fucking people are gonna have opinions about shit. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion, including her. You know? Like she's always like, whose business? It's not your business. Well, if you're sharing it on here, then you're kind of making it everybody's business, dude. I mean, what the fuck? Hello, finest jewels. Laura seems mentally impaired. Yeah, she is. Laura needs to do two things: stat, get a brain scan, and get different samples. Right, and like her black slides. Bro, can I ask? I gotta ask. What the fuck did she do to her fucking poor dog? Somebody sent me um in my email the other day, they sent me like this short that she made, and I was fucking dying laughing. She's like sitting in her fucking yard, somewhere, I guess, backyard, I don't know, cutting her dog. Now, when I was friends with her, she told me that she used to groom the dogs herself. So, like, I don't know why. I never really had a dog that needed to be groomed, except for when I was like really young kid. My mom had a poodle, but like I've seen grooming shit, like I've seen groomers doing their thing, like at Petco or whatever, and or PetSmart. I think they have a grooming place there, and like I've always, I just always assumed that you would use a pair of clippers to groom the dog. If you're gonna shave their hair off, right? No, no. So like when she told me this was like a long time ago. I'm in my head like, oh, she probably owns a pair of those clippers. They're like not that expensive. You could get a pair at like Walmart for like, I don't know, $50 maybe. Some shit. I have like 10 pairs of those things in my house. Anyway, no, that's not what was happening. She's literally sitting there with a pair of fucking kitchen scissors, like really shitty ones too. Like the cheap ones they have at like Dollar Tree, like not like the good, like nice Fiskars ones, like the fucking shitty garbage ones that are like flat, like the handles aren't like ergonomically fucking designed. Oh my god. And she's cutting the dog's hair. She's just haphazardly fucking cutting chunks of hair off. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It was the funniest shit I ever seen. Because she's like so proud of herself. And the poor dog looks looks so bad. And I'm like, how long does that take you to do? And then I start thinking to myself, wait a second. I don't think you need to groom black labs. I think it's a black lab. It might be mixed with something else, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure that like there's two different, dogs, kind of dogs, like poodles, I think, and then I know Yorkshire Terriers, right? They have hair. And then like other dogs like Ovi, they have fur, right? And the difference is that hair grows continually. Like there's no, there's no end to it. It'll just keep growing, just like our hair, you know? It'll just keep growing and growing and growing. But like that's only if, some of those like smaller dogs, I'm sure those, what are those big fucking Afghan, are they called Afghan something? I don't know. Those dogs have it, you know? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why are you even cutting the dog's hair, dude? It's a black lab. I don't think you need to groom them like that. What a fucking weirdo. And then I have to ask, because I'm fucking nosy like that. Why the fuck does your dog weigh 120 pounds, Laura? What? Ovi doesn't even weigh that much. And he's a fucking Doberman. He weighs probably, I mean, last time I brought him to the vet, she told me he was a little overweight, which I was a little offended. I don't know, he don't look overweight to me, but only by like a couple of pounds. But he weighed, I think, around like 90 something pounds, right? 87 to like 90 something pounds. He's way bigger than your dog. 120 pounds is like a small Great Dane, dude. That's fucking a lot. I mean, oh my God. Yeah, put down the fat. The dog's hair was so hacked. It was like so uneven. I'm like, the poor dog. It's poor dog. But then again, she dyes the other one pink. So like, what do you expect? But I'm like, Ovi's not even 120 pounds. Like that is a lot of fucking weight for a little tiny dog. I feel like she said before it was mixed with chow. Oh, was it? Really? The only reason he was hot still because he was all matted. That's probably more what it was. Because I'm like, why are you cutting the dog's hair? Like, you don't need to do that. It's a it's a fucking black lab. I thought it's like a black lab, maybe mixing with something, but still, I'm like, I don't think you need to cut the hair, dude. Like, why are you even do that? And that makes sense. If it's matted up, then it makes sense that she was cutting chunks off of it. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Why? Why is this happening? And she's like so proud of herself. She's like, my dog loves and trusts me. I'm like, I'm pretty sure everybody's dog loves and trusts them, right? As long as you feed the fucking dog, it's gonna love you. So she's like so proud of this. I'm like, I don't like, what made you wake up that day and you were like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking film myself cutting my dog's hair with fucking kitchen scissors. Like, why? Just why? Oh my God. My dog is a German Shepherd. She is 96 pounds. No way a lab is more than that. They shouldn't be, you know? My friend has two. They're so cute. Well, they're golden retrievers, but they're around the same, size as a black lab, right? And they're so cute. And like, it's so funny because like, I don't know, I look at Ovi sometimes and I'm like, he don't look that big to me. Because I think Snoop was a little taller than him. And I'm like, he don't look that big. But then when I see other people's dogs, like I'll go to my friend's house and she has the two white, they're like, I think they're golden. Yeah, they're golden. But they have white hair. They're so pretty. One of them's like white, and the other one's like got like a little bit of like a, um, I don't know, like a yellowy tone to it. But it's so cute. They're so cute. Just can't wear white, black clothes to her house. She's always like, don't wear. Hey, hold on. All right. Sorry, I got a phone call. Fucking Jesse's school, not his actual school, but the school calls all the time. It's like, oh, the PTA, meeting tonight. I'm like, okay, I need fucking 100 phone calls. But anyway, um, yeah, I'll go to her house though, and I'm like, those dogs are small, but like my neighbor used to have golden retrievers, and they used to look so big to me. And then I'm like, oh, all right, maybe Ovi's a lot bigger than I thought he was, because he looks fucking, he looks huge. I think it's a lab mix. Maybe her dog is scared of her big toes. The dog, the dog's just laying there. I'm like, dude, oh Lord. From wishing bad vibes on mom with a very sick child to hacking up fur in a single week. Yeah. and then acting like you're against CPS calls. Laura's gonna solve the crime. She posted it's fucking infuriating. We could go over the video tomorrow because I don't have enough time today. But uh it's just infuriating because it's like, Laura, dude, like seriously, why do you fucking talk on these things? Don't sit there and act like you're so fucking against this shit when you yourself did it over hurt feelings on the fucking internet. Over hurt feelings on the internet, dude. You know, you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, how could you guys do this? And she's blaming this person and that person. And I'm like, you have no fucking idea who did it. And it's just so weird. It's like she's so involved in it that it like really makes me question, did you do it? Like, it's fucking strange that she's so hyper focused on it. I'm gonna make dinner and listen for a few. She ain't solving. No. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I was just looking at the fucking thing. So anyway, she is vying to become spokesperson for legal calls to CPS. I just cannot believe the fucking balls on her to be sitting there acting like she like never did such a thing, and then she's sitting there like blaming other people, and she posted this thing the other day. I think she was dead serious about getting the fucking reward for her for her fucking solving the crime. I don't know, dude. These people are fucking crazy. That's all I fucking know. She thinks that because it was 3 years ago, it just goes away. No, Laura, you were CPS forever. Yeah, yeah. There's a statute of limitations on YouTube. It was 3 years ago, so it doesn't count. I didn't do it because it was 3 years ago. It expires like a fucking gallon of milk, right? Just like, oh yeah, it never happened, right? Never fucking happened. Because she says so. Because it was fucking 3 years ago. Oh my god, I got flux all over my hands. Hold on, I gotta wash my hands. I have jewelry shit like all over my hands. Not if you want to have nice fucking clean hands, don't do jewelry shit because it's gonna get turn your hands black. All the polishing and shit. She doesn't even bother that she is one of those people. One of which people? Those goofballs in my profile pics are set. Hold on, I gotta see it bigger. Oh, I don't like this. Why did they change this? They're so cute. I can't really see it that good because I'm on my phone. But is it like two Goldens? It's so hard to see. I don't like the way they change this on the phone. It's so annoying. All right, I gotta take this off. Like I used to be able to if I just touched your comment, it would go up on the screen. Now it has this big bubble that says share referral link. So it covers up. It only shows me 3 comments at a time. So half the referral link thing covers up one comment because I can only see like the first 2 words. And then I can't pin the comments. Like it has like a pop-up thing. I don't like this. I like the way they fucking change this shit. Oh, and I have to correct Burnt Toast because while I was listening to Laura, she's like, oh, well, Makeup Mobster only found out about her CPS call because Laura admitted to it. And I'm like, nah, no, that's not what happened. And Laura didn't correct her. She didn't correct her while she was fucking talking about it, while she was playing it. But I'm like, yeah, no, that's not what happened, really. I only found out about it because she got busted out. And then, yeah, she admitted to it, but you're never going to find out who did it. Like, all these people, if anybody's sitting there saying, I don't know if the girl's doing this, but I'm just saying, like Laura did, I'm going to hire an attorney. No. In some instances, you can hire or you could file a report like I could have done, right? You could file a report if it's unfounded. So like my call was, right? Where it was obviously, what was being reported in the call wasn't actually happening. So if the call is completely unfounded, then in that case, who the fuck drew an X on my wall and why? Why did we do that? Just fucking clean my walls. That's weird. Anyway, sorry, I'm throwing something in the garbage. I'm like, why is there an X? Like a little tiny X. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Holy shit. Hey Lacey. Yeah. If the call is like a legit call, you're never gonna find out. what you would have to do though, I love all these people are like, oh, I'm going to hire an attorney because an attorney is not going to be able to do anything. What you would have to do is write to your local, district attorney's office, or district attorney's office, and explain the situation to them. And then, go from there. So, but that's how, you would go against like pressing charges. It happened to somebody that my husband worked with years ago. He was like feuding with his neighbor, and the guy called CPS on him and reported him, and it was like a completely bullshit made up call. And what do you call it? He ended up, pressing charges afterwards. I've listened to some of her CPS short blaming other people of doing it. The anger when she was the one all along. Yeah, dude, you know what she did, and it was really funny because she was I caught something she said the other day, and she was like, it was something to the effect of like, oh, if they're denying it happened, then that probably means they're the ones who did it. And I'm like, oh, that's funny because that's exactly what you fucking did. And I'm going back to the SWAT call with Molly Golightly, both her, right, and Laura. If you go back and watch that video, Laura's first instinct in that video was like, oh, give me a break. The cops aren't really at her house. Then in the weeks after that, Molly Golightly kept like saying it was one of my friends. And I think Laura was saying it too. It was probably one of her friends that did it. And I'm like, that doesn't even fucking make sense. But I know for a fact, she definitely said it about the CPS call. She was like, oh, it's probably one of her friends. It's probably somebody close to her. She kept saying and gaslighting, acting like, and I'm like, why would my friends do that to me? Like, that doesn't even fucking make any sense. Why would one of my friends do that to me? Call and make a false report on my family. Like that makes no sense. But I'm like, but it's funny because I guess, other people are maybe questioning this Brittany girl and saying like, did it even really happen? Or I don't know, because I don't know the whole story and I don't watch the chick because I don't know how anybody sits there and watches her. I've heard her speak a few times and I'm like, she goes in the granny's watching category. I'm like, no thanks. Just no thanks. I can't. I don't have the fucking patience for that shit. But anyway, she I don't know, from what I heard, I guess people are questioning it. Like I heard, Burnt Toast or whoever saying that something's strange about the whole way it went down. I don't know the details, so I can't, speak on that. But it's just funny that, Laura's sitting there like, oh, it's somebody from your audience. That's another thing she did too. When the CPS call happened, she kept saying it was one of my friends. It was somebody in the audience, somebody that's watching me. You don't know who's hiding. And I'm like, you seem to be a fucking professional on this subject, Laura. It's fucking, I mean, you are, right? But damn, girl. Cannot watch her. I feel awful for her, but I cannot watch her. It's like watching Justice. Who's that Pennsatucky Granny? Oh my God, Granny's watching she's a special. I clicked on your video. I could not sleep last night. Like I was like fucking, I fell asleep and then I woke up. I don't even know what time it was, but it was late. And I fucking could not go back to sleep. I commented on one of your videos. It was like the middle of the night. You ever have that happen where you wake up in the middle of the night and you're just fucking wide awake and you're like, fuck me. I just could not go back to sleep. But anyway, I clicked on your video, or I think I saw your community post first. And then I was reading the comments and I love when people say this. Somebody left a comment on your page, JP, and they're like, JP, you changed. And I'm like, I went through that same thing years ago where people would be like, changed. And I'm like, no, I really didn't. I'm the same as I've really always been. But I might have changed my opinions about things, or I might have changed like the people on here that I surround myself with. But like, I haven't changed. I'm still the same person, like, but people think just because you might like, I don't know, your eyes open, right? Sometimes, and you're like, okay, I thought this person was cool, but I don't really, like the shit that they're doing lately. They blame you for changing. And it's like, no, I didn't change. My values and shit have always been the same. I just don't fucking like this person anymore. You know, I don't care to follow this person anymore. So I'll be over here being the same person I've always been. Just, you know, I just think it's so funny. They're like, they just assume automatically that it's like you changed. And it's like, no, it's usually not. It's like, I don't know. I talk to you on a pretty frequent basis. And I don't think you changed at all. I think you're pretty much the same as you've always been since I've met you. When you take a step back, you see the truth of the matter. Yeah, exactly. They think because I pivoted, I changed. I never liked Pennsatucky anyway. Just wasn't as vocal about it. See, like, I don't even know that whole, like, structure of, like, who's friends with who over there, who hangs out, who talks to who. I just know Granny's watching from, like, she used to, like, I don't know the chick personally, so I can't say whether I like her or not. But, you know, the few times I've, like, heard her talk, I'm just like, oh, okay. It's rough. It's a rough one to listen to. I've unsubbed a lot. Yeah, I don't watch anybody, dude. Really. Obviously, I watch Laura to fucking laugh at her ass, and I can't even. Honestly, I can't even get through like her whole entire lives lately because I just like I turn them on and I'm just like, oh my god, dude, this is like a repeat of fucking every other fucking live she's done. You know, it really is. It's the same fucking thing over and over again. She's just, you know, a different person that she's targeting each live, you know, even though everybody's so obsessed with her, but she's every live she has a different target. You know, it's like, oh, today it's burnt toast. Oh, I was, you know, making candles and I turned on burnt toast. I don't know why I did. So he's like, you know, that's always our story. But um other than that, I don't listen to any of the other people in the community. Not a fan of Granny's watching. I don't know her, but when I heard that she lied about cancer, I was like, yeah, I'm good on that shit. Like, no thanks. Like, that shit's not cool. Don't fucking lie about cancer. Do not fucking lie about cancer. You want to lie about like where you live and all that shit for your own protection, no problem. But you're gonna lie about having cancer, you're a fucking douche. I mean, just point blank. I mean, I don't have any personal issues with her, but like just knowing that is I don't want to. That's not somebody I want to surround myself with. No thanks. Laura still gets everything wrong, mostly on any true crime stuff. Yeah, you all sit on your moral high horse. Why don't you call these people out? I want you to call. Please tell me why. I'll wait. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Oh, you guys are all. What's her word? You think I would fucking know? Oh, holier than thou. All you holier than thou people, you know, who say this or think this or. I'll just tell you, Laura has found her fucking match in her friend Burgundy Blue. She has found the biggest fucking Laura simp on the fucking planet, dude. On the fucking planet. Burgundy fucking douche. Burgundouche. I mean, they have far surpassed in simping for Laura anybody I've ever fucking seen. To this day. Ooh, my son's fucking school ID is gonna lose that shit. I think I'm perfect, apparently. Yeah, so do I. Apparently I think I'm perfect and I think I'm better than I was. No, dude. I just fucking I I I just don't fucking I'm not perfect. I'm so fucking far from perfect. It's not even funny. So fucking far. But, you know, I try to not be a fucking total and complete shitbag on the internet. You know, I have a kid, I have a husband. Like, yeah, have I had my fucking, you know, embarrassing moments? Sure. But like, I don't know. I just, maybe because I just don't take it as fucking seriously as some people do. Like Laura, it's her whole entire fucking life. But no, no, thank you. But like, you know, to go to the extent of calling CPS on people because your feelings are hurt or swatting them or whatever the fuck it is that you do because your feelings are hurt. I mean, that's just fucking crazy to me. Sorry. It just is. Everybody on here looks people up. You could say you don't. I never looked anybody up. You're a fucking liar. I don't fucking look you up if you're just talking shit. But if you're gonna start doxing my fucking ass, then you best believe, okay, you're gonna dox me and fucking prove to me that you're looking my family up and sharing my family's information. I'm gonna fucking find out everything I can about you. And I don't fucking care. I stand by that shit. I've always said that. You know, you want to start fucking with my family and fucking doxing me? Why? Because you don't like what I have to say? Well, then I'm going to find out who the fuck you are, too. So, for my own fucking information. I'm glad Laura started saying purple dildo again. Did she really? Remember for 29 months. Holy shit. Oh, hey, Beefergs. Hey, Yarn. Hey, Zero. I believe Laura called CPS on Brittany J. I have no proof. I'm just speculating since she's done it to others just to stir shit up. Yeah, well, she needs like content, dude. Laura needs to be involved in that community. She wants to be part of that fucking community in some way, shape, or form, and since nobody will accept her on like the friend level, like, oh yeah, come on in, Laura, come join our panels. Then she has to find another way in. She does this with everything. In fact, when I first met her, that's how she got into our community. Was I think I was on a live stream with Diane and Pink, possibly. She could have been on there. Pink was just in here earlier. She popped in to say hi. I got to text her. It was good seeing her. But anyway, she didn't even know who Molly Golightly was. She came on panel, and then she got into like, she used to come on panels and talk shit about her. And then, she tried being her friend and that didn't work out, obviously. I mean, how many times did she try, befriending her? It just hasn't worked. It's like, dude, you guys are just too much alike to be friends in some ways. In other ways, you're totally different, but Laura's like the Dollar Tree fucking version of her. But like, it's not going to happen. A friendship like that, it'll never work. Their egos are too, they're too clashy. By the way, tell me, hold on, I gotta move the vacuum because I have to. Does the couch look fucking blue or is it just me? Every time I walk in here, throw my little grow light there. I rehabbed my fucking plant. Like, just. You want to know the most annoying thing? I have to get a new footstool. This was in my office. I bought it originally. But every day, like 40 times a day, it's like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because Ovi, for some reason, comes in here and he flips it up. So it was in my office and I moved it into my room upstairs and now it's down here. But anyway, oh, I see little dog paw prints on here. Look at that. Little fucker. But anyway, it's, I gotta cut this string off. So the other day he flips it over. This is so funny. And there's like a pair of my underwear hanging out. And I'm like, how the fuck did my underwear get in this? I have no idea. It was a black pair of underwear. Like, you know how many times I've opened this thing in the last year? I didn't even know they were in there. They might have fell. I don't know. I think you could like store shoes in here or something because it has like all these little pockets. I don't know. I think I got a TJ Maxx. I wouldn't be surprised if the label's not on it. I'm like one of those people who's like notorious for not taking tags off. But anyway, I feel like I haven't even sat on the couch that much though because I'm afraid the dog's gonna jump on it with me. My fucking phone's like so dirty. Hold on. All right, I guess that didn't help. And I hung my mom's flower. Does that look good? I hung my mom's flower that she had, and I can't even put the pillows out. It's so annoying because the other day I walked outside for 2 seconds. And he fucking grabs the pillows off the couch. I'm like, you motherfucker. But anyway, this used to be hanging up in my mom's kitchen. And I just felt like I needed something on this wall to break it up. Because it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like cold looking. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? But this is my little setup. That's my grow light. I have to get a different one. But I kind of just, look at how I did this. I rigged it up. Just because I had to move this plant. I don't know if this is going to be its permanent home. But I put a pole and then I just plugged this in and made it into like a light. I don't know why it's pink. I have other grow lights that aren't pink, but I just needed I needed the plant. Do you guys remember this plant? I rescued it from Lowe's. It was like it was like almost dead. I brought it outside, then it died again. It got like burnt in the sun, right? And then I fucking rescued it again. And now it's doing really well, actually. It's growing really well up here. I don't know who bit the leaf over there, but, and it's got new growth. It's got little babies growing. So, what I wanted to do, I had to tie it to like this pole. It looks like horrible right now, but eventually I couldn't bend this one back. Like I wanted it to go straight up, but I feel like I'm going to break it if I do. Eventually I'll cut that piece off and I'll propagate it, but I wanted it to grow up like towards the light. So that's what's going on right now. And it has worked because these leaves were kind of hanging down and now they're starting to kind of pull up towards the light. So that's what I'm hoping. But I know it looks crazy, especially on here with the pink light. But anyway, forget that thing. So this was my setup with the little, I put the chair over here. I had I sent videos to people asking them their opinions on like what do they think I should do. It's kind of weird. I'm not used to having furniture in the middle of the room, but I kind of like it because I feel like it feels like a little cozy kind of hangout sitting area. You know what I'm saying? Like it just feels more inviting. I need my floors refinished though. That's next. I got a quote. Does anybody know anything about floor refinishing? Because he quoted me just for this room, like I think it was like $900. So I was like, oh, that's a lot. And then I came home. My husband's like, no, that's good. I'm like, is it? I was like, oh, all right. I mean, the room's not that big, so as you can see, but it does look very comfortable. I sit in the chair. I find myself sitting in the chair more than sitting in the couch because I feel like Ovi can't jump up on the chair. But I've caught him on the couch a few times, but he's kind of starting to get the idea. But we still have the old couch cushion right now. That's what he's sleeping on, the fucking old ripped up couch cushion. I can't trust him with a bed. I'm not going to go spend $60 on a bed that he's going to fucking rip apart. So I got to get like a heavy one that he can't lift. I don't really have room for it in here, but it is what it is. Anyway, you picked a great couch and chair. You think it'll be in style forever? I don't know. I feel like it'll kind of look dated, but I don't know. But thank you. I just like during the day I start looking at it. I'm like, ooh, it looks blue, but it's gray. I mean, when I ordered it, it said dark gray. It just looks blue. I guess it's a bluish gray. But I wish I had, I love the like light colors, the couches, but I just couldn't do it because, we have an asshole dog. He likes to run in the house and jump on the furniture with dirty feet. So, Hey, sanding it down and refinishing ain't cheap and easy for the size of that room. Oh, all right. So I guess 900 wasn't bad. I guess that wasn't that bad of a quote. I also fixed my furniture, kind of. He chewed this little piece. Hold on. He just moved the vacuum. The vacuum's there to scare him off the couch, though. So it's like, yeah, you got a new couch, but I got to leave the vacuum in front of it so that he doesn't go near it. This piece right here, he chewed the corner. I didn't do such a great job, but it's better than it was. He chewed the entire fucking corner off of this. It was like bare wood. Well, it's not real wood. It's whatever material they use. But it was like totally fucked up. And you could see like the light colored wood underneath. So I did a little shitty. I mean, look, it's not the best job, but it works. It's better than it was, and it's better than a chewed piece of furniture. So I took like wood putty and then I just kind of, made the corner again because there was no corner. It was completely missing. So I made like a fake corner and then I sanded it and then I just took acrylic paint and I tried to match the color the best I can. I mean, if you go close up, you're gonna see like I didn't do the best job sanding it, but it looks about. I hate sanding shit, dude. I hate it. So it looks a lot better than it did. That's all I could say. It looks better than exposed wood. So it's not the best. I hate that piece of furniture, but I don't even know why I bought it. It was basically a matter of like it fit where I needed it to fit because I have two doorways here. I have that doorway. Don't mind my table. That's where I've been working. But why are all the lights like all stretched out? I think it's like hand motion. And then I have this doorway right here. So I was gonna knock this door wall down when I was doing my kitchen, but I needed the extra cabinet space. So there's a little shit up there too. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah, it was like the only piece of furniture I could find that like fit. You know what I'm saying? That area that had shelves because I wanted to put all my mom's stuff on there. I have, my mom's. Look at this. Isn't this cute? It's her little. Somebody gave that to her for her birthday when she was little, and it's just so cute. It's like from the 50s. Like how cute is that? Like it's not my style, but because it's my mom's, I just like it. Like I got a lot of her stuff. I got Snoop's paw print up there. This was my mom's. I don't know why, but I always used to think there was a genie in this thing when I was a kid. So I had to keep that thing. Then my dad used to have a bar downstairs that was fully stocked. So he's got this guy used to be on the shelf. And then he had this guy. Hold on. And I am not a Precious Moments fan by any stretch of the imagination, but oh my God, am I on my Bluetooth? I probably sound horrible. Hold on a second. I just realized that. Oh, fuck. Hopefully it didn't fuck me up. Anyway, this guy, my dad used to take flying lessons. So my mom bought him, I don't know why she bought him this. It says on it, flying lessons. We lived right near an airport. And I guess he just wanted to fly planes. And then on this side, I got all my nanas. My nanas. Oh, look at this. This is my grandma and her sisters. I love old pictures, dude. I'm obsessed. That's my grandmother. I know it's probably so hard to see. And her sisters. Which one is she? I think she's the second tallest one. Right? And then that's them when they got older. In like the same, I think, order. Are they? Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It's not my grandmother and her sisters. It's my great grandmother and my grandma and her one sister. Oh, so then she's the smallest one in this. Woo! What the fuck was that? So this was in my mom's house. Hold on. This I made when I was in high school. It was for my nana. So I got it back after she passed away. But it's all my cousins. There's 1999 Leanna right there. Will we look like twins? Hey, my teeth are all nice and straight. All right, that's fucking done. That's from my mom's funeral, the rose, and then I got my nana and me. This was right after I got my nose done. Shit, this is old. Me and my nana, and I bought her this frame years ago. This is so old. This is probably from like 2005, I think. I had to be 20 something in this picture. Look how dark my hair is. Holy shit. That's like probably my natural hair color. All right, hold on. I can put this down. So yeah, I needed this piece of furniture for that reason because there was things that I wanted to, display it for my family. And that's why I bought it because everything else was just cabinets. Plus it was on clearance when I bought it. It was only like $500. So or like 700, but I hate the doors. That's what I hate about it. Well, I hate the color too. I just don't like the dark wood. Like I'd rather something light because I feel like it just looks like a black hole in the wall. But like, why'd they do that on the doors? It looks so stupid. Like you see like the starburst pattern. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I don't know. I just got really excited and I was like, oh my God, I'm buying this. So, but I look pretty in the picture, not now. I look like an old hag now. I look like an old bitch. I'm an old bitch. 99, Leanna. That was pre-nose job me. It didn't change my face that much. If you look, hold on. Like, let me go in the light. It didn't from the front, I mean, obviously, I fucking look weird because I'm like a round thing, but I mean, it doesn't look that different. I don't look that different from like right now. I do. I have no makeup on, but I don't know why I cut my hair short. I remember me and my best friend. Look at my necklace. How fucking 1990s is that shit? I think I made that actually. I think I made that necklace. It's like one of those. Remember those like daisy chokers with the seed beads? That's my cousin Nico. Isn't she gorgeous? Ain't she gorgeous? And then my other cousin and all the littles. But yeah, this thing was actually pretty cool. We had to get the candle, and then like I don't know, we had to roll it in like melted wax. It was pretty easy to make. I just don't remember how we got the pictures to stick on there. And I'm shocked that it stayed good this long. I mean, dude, I made that in fucking 1999 and it's still in good condition. It was in my nana's house for like fucking shit, almost how many years? 20 years. More than 20 years. Mm. I just can't believe, like, even the pictures. That just goes to show you, because I don't know about you guys, but the old pictures, when you look at like that was like, oh, you know what? I think I did that in photography class. That might be why the pictures, we developed them. That's not digital print. When you look at the digital print nowadays, they're like horrible. They look absolutely fucking horrible because they all like fade. The ink doesn't stay. Nowadays, it sucks. So back then, you know, when you develop pictures, that shit'll stay nice forever. Well, then, I don't know. Because then when you think about it, in like the 70s, if you look at some of the pictures, they yellow. But I just think that's also that the cameras probably weren't as good in the print, the paper that they used. But I think you look early to mid 30s. Damn, girl. Really? I wish. I wish I was. I got fucking old. I have the same type of shelf with my mom's stuff. I have more. My mom's stuff's in every single room. This is hers. I have so much of her shit. That just like there's key items that remind me of her that I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like her grandmother's or something, this little like hand mirror, but I like the back of it, so it hangs up here. But you know what I'm saying, like there's little pieces of her everywhere in my house, everywhere. We have little bits and pieces of her all over. Kitchen, every room has, literally every single room, even my bathroom has her shit in there. I have a whole shelf with all her bathroom stuff. They're just like stuff, you know what it is? It's like that comfort stuff that she had in her house that I always, when you're a kid, you know, when you're like a little girl, you look at your mom's stuff and you're like, ooh, when I get old. Hold on. Fuck, my phone is messed up again.